Hello, welcome to High Vibes for You. My name is Michelle. In this video, I am continuing the series of the 2020 Vision Board created by Tarot. We are in the month of April. If this is the first video that you're catching in this series, please go back to the intro. It will explain how I'm doing this and probably make a little bit more sense. So, without further ado, we're going to keep things rolling with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Real quick, there is a PDF document available below for purchase that allows you to actually record what it is that we're talking about and help you plan your vision board. And you can reuse it for the years to come. So here we go. Thank you. We have forgiveness. All right, so this is a time of healing to me. With forgiveness, I feel like you're still kind of going through some shadow work that's being illuminated to you. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving others that was imposed upon you. And ultimately, you're releasing and letting go of things that are no longer serving you and going into the sun, if you will, which is your happiness. So now we're going to get the Moonology. Okay, one card, please. Thank you. Ooh, take the one on top. Don't let your past hold you back. Self-node. Definitely. Speaking to forgiveness, speaking to releasing. It's like working through this shadow aspect so that way you can open your heart chakra is what I'm getting here with all of this greenish color. So you could really be releasing a lot of people during this time, during April. April is that time of like spring cleaning. So it's like spring cleaning internally, externally, and in your relationships and commitments as well. So let me get you your enchanted map, and then we'll look into the book of each one. Sorry, the camera's like right in front of me, so if it shakes a little bit from time to time, that's what that is. All right, for April. Thank you. Follow the leader. Card number 40. So, follow the leader. I don't think this is you following anyone. I feel like, and if you are, I feel like it's a divine following, so to speak. It's like within your internal knowings, like a divine wisdom that you've acquired. But this is you ultimately, I think, having people follow your lead, so to speak, and not necessarily you following in behind people like you may have done in the past, or just kind of catering to their needs, you know, just walking that straight and narrow. It's like with don't let your past hold you back. Whenever I see this card, I think of the connected dots as an alternate route, but because it's dashed lines, I said connected dots. Well, you get where I'm going with that then. So it's like each line, even though we can see it from a higher perspective that, oh, you just got to draw the line from there to there. It's like if you're at a microscopic level on these lines, it's a leap of faith with each new step. It's something that's new. It's into the unknown. It's a new way of doing things versus this being a straight and narrow path that you can take. So that's what I'm getting intuitively. I feel like you guys are switching some things up in your life. How you do things, how you communicate, who you communicate with, what you're willing to tolerate going forward from within yourself and your behaviors, along with external influences upon you from other people. So we're going to start looking into each card. We're going to start with the forgiveness card. Put it somewhere you can see it. So forgiveness, sunset glow. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold of the past, or of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Definitely speaking to you, transforming relationships. Like I said, the relationship with yourself, your outlook on certain situations that you're involved in. This is you doing a major spring cleaning. I feel like you're materialistically doing spring cleaning, but then you're also figuratively doing spring cleaning, like I said, with people, with yourself, letting go of limiting beliefs, and really kind of seeing things from a different perspective, really getting into your heart chakra to understand what it is that you're feeling and how you truly desire to live your life and what you look for in relationships. So now we're going to look into the Moonology card. So don't let your past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past, perhaps even past lives. Whatever you're going through or whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, need to be released, that there's some kind of addiction going on and an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. I release the past. A relationship is karmic and has played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should. So this is stepping out of your comfort zone, essentially. Those codependent relationships that, you're not really completely happy in, but you're content enough to be like, I understand what I'm getting with this person. I want something better, but I'm scared to go out there and go get it. This is like, no, don't do that. And it could be even things that happen between you and this person that may be making you feel like, oh, well, it's just going to happen again. This is normal. But it's like, no, everybody's different. Everybody has a different level of awareness to spirituality, to their own consciousness in a way. And you'll get different results. But it also has to do with your beliefs as well. And what you believe you are capable of achieving in relationships, in your life, within yourself, your own personal capabilities, and how you envision yourself in general. So this is really calling for you to step out of your comfort zone and maybe even leave some people behind, because a lot of times we stay with people out of fear of being alone, out of fear that, we're gonna attract something worse, or if not the same thing, so we might as well stay. It could just be, like I said, like a security blanket thing where it's just all you've known for so long. But you're really being called to pay attention to what it is that you're desiring. Look into yourself and see what's causing you to stay in that situation. Is it genuine love? Is it genuine desire to be there? Or is it out of a codependency? Whether it be comfort, monetary, materialistic, whatever the case may be. You got to determine that for yourself. And so we have Follow the Leader, which is card 40. Okay. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as I gotta turn the page, result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then, in turn, have more to offer. Definitely. And a dope thing about this is that I'm into numerology. So if you look at the year 2020, the zeros, they reduce to nothing. So you just have 22. 22 is a mastery number. Amplified, it is 4. So this is all about you stepping into your power, making new strides. If there are people around you that you don't really have a choice but to deal with, by you stepping into your power, communicating your truths about how you feel, what you expect, you could be transforming their point of view, their life as well, and having them walk into their greatness and step into a new light to where you guys are more compatible, things are more harmonious, and it's balanced in the relationship. Either way, though, this is really calling you to be honest with yourself about what you're committing yourself to, your beliefs that you're placing over yourself and others, and your potential when it comes to your achievements and your goals and your dreams. And you're being called to go out there and forgive yourself and others all the way up until this point. Because when you come into a new awareness, it's like it's a brand new beginning. But in order to really go through and thrive in that new beginning, you have to release the hurt of the past mistakes, past decisions. Just take the lesson and keep it pushing. And don't hold any grudges. Even if relationships are to sever ties, it's like, you know what? I understand what it was. We were great at one point in time. Everything was cool. I got a lot of love for you. It's no love lost, but this is not working. And before it gets any worse, we just need to go our separate ways. Give each other some space. You know what I mean? Excuse me. What's that saying where they say, like, if it's meant to be, it'll be? It's kind of like that. So, that being said, now we're going to look into your sun, moon, and rising. No, we're not. I did it backwards. We're going to look into your Lenormand first, and then your sun, moon, and rising. So, a card for April, please. I'm curious to know if you've been following the series. What do you think so far? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. I love feedback. So, this is for April. All right, one card, please. Thank you. The Skype. Definitely speaking to new beginnings, cutting out things that can no longer go with you, and it's a quick cut. It's like, real quick. So let me get you the author's interpretation. Quick decision, accident, haste, and warning. So this is you paying attention to those intuitive nudges that you're getting, like your emotions as well, with the moon card being here. And you're really working through the shadow aspect of yourself. You're paying attention to how people make you feel, how certain situations make you feel, how you feel about yourself when you do certain things and you're in certain circumstances, and the decisions that you're making. So this is a brand new beginning for you, ultimately. And if I'm looking at 40 and 10, that's 50. It reduces down to 5. That's change, my friend. So this is you really taking initiative and steps in your life to cut some things out in order to have this bright new beginning that you've acquired over time, over your life, leading you up to this point. So that's beautiful. Just be open and honest with yourself. Really pay attention to your energy, other people's energy. Unspoken words are the loudest ones, I'm trying to tell you. So you'll definitely know, especially when you're in this state of forgiveness. It starts with self. It truly does. It starts with self, paying attention to your energy, how you feel when you're around certain people and certain energies. And then you look at, okay, well, why do I feel like this? What are they doing? What is their body language? What is the vibe that they're giving off when I come around? And is it consistent? You know what I'm saying? Are they always loving and happy? Or are they always loving and happy after I do something for them? You know what I mean? Are they giving that same energy back into me that I'm giving into them? Or are they just siphoning mine? You gotta look at those things. So for your sun, moon, and rising. Now, this is not saying that your sun, moon, and rising sign is going to come out with this astrology deck. All it is doing is giving you some things to focus on within each area. Check the description box below for more information on what the sun, moon, and rising actually mean for your soul, your emotional, and your mental and physical, or one of those. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't quote me on it, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm honest. All right. So for the sun, please. We'll take the one on top. Cardinals, start, initiate, open the doors. Definitely start those conversations, open the door to your escape route. But essentially, it's like start living this life. Start being this leader that you know you're supposed to be. And initiate those conversations like, hey, this is not what it used to be. Are you not feeling like that? I feel like that. Are you benefiting from this? Because I don't think I am anymore. You know what I mean? Take initiative over your feelings, your emotions. Be the leader. For your moon, Pisces, connect to your intuition, to art, to your imaginary world. What do you envision for yourself? Connect to your intuition. Follow those nudges. Follow those hints, those clues. Because a lot of times, especially when you're in this awareness or this connection with God, if you will, your angels, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, you get synchronicities and signs, and you get intuitive nudges like, oh, this isn't really working for you, or oh, you need to go here, or it's time to leave this situation. That's really what I'm getting with this. And it's time to be in the imaginary world, in the what's the word I'm looking for? It's not saying live in la la land, but it's saying pay attention to the dreams that you see for yourself. What's the vision, the big picture that you're trying to accomplish while you're here? And so for your rising, Chiron, don't come for me. A wound can become a healing tool, the wounded healer. Exactly. This is exactly what this is talking about. This forgiveness, not letting your past hold you back, taking the lessons from it, but still chugging. Chugging's drinking, right? So trudging, is it trudging or chugging? Whatever. Still moving along and going on about your business in a brighter and happier way. Like, it's really utilizing the life lessons that you've discovered here, not holding any resentment or harboring any pain. It's really releasing those emotions, understanding the situation in to its entirety, but then removing yourself and removing those people so you don't keep repeating the same karmic cycles. So now we're going to get into your tarot for weeks 1 through 4. Okay. One more. I'm sorry if you see me like touching the cards a lot. I'm kind of OCD about that. I don't like them being all messy and crooked. Okay, so week 1, please. The Star. Yes, this is healing, my friend. The Star card is all about healing, releasing emotions that are no longer serving you, learning your lessons, but staying hopeful for the future. This is you recognizing the star that's within yourself, realizing that you have a lot of potential, your dreams are obtainable, and being able to have your eye on the prize essentially through the darkness. And if you look here, there's darkness, your third eye is open, so you're paying attention to the visions that you see, that you're starting to dream about, have come to you. It's like really paying attention to what's going on around you as well, and staying focused on that goal. And if anything is out of alignment, that's not beaming like this star, look at this little bird here. This is like your angels, your guides, God, whatever you identify with, but they're helping you focus on what's important, bringing these emotions up and those uncomfortable situations so that you can change some things and cut them out of your life and really be the star that you're meant to be. So week 2. Five of Pentacles. Definitely understanding the lack in the current environments that you're in, the lack that you're receiving from your relationships as well. How you might even be feeling like left out in the cold sometimes, and then a person just comes around whenever they want to, type deal. But this is you seeing how you're holding yourself back, other people are holding you back, and you're ready to break free. Simply put, we're not overcomplicating this. Week 3, listen. Confidence, knowing you got options, you got passions, connected to spirit, angels, guides, universe, God, whatever you identify with. But this is you and your true masculinity. You're taking action, okay? If you're a woman watching this, this is just the yang inside of you where it's like, you know what? No, I know who I am. I know who I'm becoming. I know what I've been through. You ain't getting that over on me no more. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of passions, and I'm going for it. And I know I got options out here. If it has to do with the romantic relationship, you know what I'm saying? But this is you really stepping into your power and taking those actions to the life that you want. Yeah, really getting that true love, those things that really love you back, getting that fulfillment, that deep fulfillment that's really meant to be in your life here with this angel above here. It's like equally yoked partnerships, circumstances, opportunities that are really meant to be for you. Like this is you coming into your power. And so when we look at week 4, the 3 of Cups. Listen, a time of celebration, creativity is flowing for you. This is even maybe new friendships that are coming into your life. If not, it's a harmonious flow between some existing ones with this follow the leader card here. Maybe you do end up starting to vocalize how you feel, being honest and opening up is giving them a chance to be real and honest with themselves. It's like a ripple effect. And then you're going to lose some, you're going to still keep some. And if not, you're going to get some new ones. So now we're going to get into your self-care for the month of April. And we're going to start with the Star card. Okay. So for your mind, de-stress by avoiding busy, bustling environments that overwhelm your senses. Instead of going to a loud, wild concert, visit an art museum. For your body, and you did get art on your one of these cards. Was it your sun? No? Your moon. Yeah. 2 art. Yep. All right, body. The Star calls for rest. Have a movie marathon at home. Give yourself permission to relax. Pop a bowl of popcorn. Invite friends if you'd like. And put on your favorite film series. For your spirit, invite loving, happy feelings into your life with rose quartz. Meditate with this crystal and carry it in your pocket. So to me, just off of this energy, this is a good time to focus on those relationships where it is balanced with the give and take of energy, where you guys are in a high vibration when you come together, things are happy. Focus on your dreams, take some time planning those out, working on them, maybe even picking up an artistic outlet. So that could be anything from painting, that could be singing, that could just be listening to music, that could be writing music, that could be writing poetry, it could even be reading literature. Something to do with art. It's going to be a nice release for you. It's going to bring you a calming peace, and you might even get some inspiration from what you're finding. And then in addition to that, spend some time at home. Don't always go out. Do quiet activities at home where you guys play board games, you watch movies, a lot of building more intimate relationships with your family, your friends, and romantic lover as well. So that way you guys can really connect on a more grounding level. Because when you always go out in public, you got to realize energy is real. So it's y'all's energy, but then it's also energy around you. And you don't, I feel like you're discovering your spirit, your spiritual, what am I trying to say? Awareness, if you will. And if not, it's like, okay. So if you're not one of those people where you pay attention to energy, what you need to know about energy is like, have you ever gone somewhere and before you got there, you were really in a high vibration and everything like that, and then you get out and it's just like, whoa, your mood is thrown off, or like you just feel really down out of nowhere, or you feel a little anxious? That's because of the other energies influence around you. So by taking time away from public energy and just being in an intimate setting with those that you love, you're really able to harmonize with them in a closer connection and really exchange that equal give and take without the outside influence of other energies being in your space. I don't know. Maybe that's just me because I'm an empathic, but I'm just saying I don't think that's uncommon. So with the Five of Pentacles, let's see what the advice is for that. Five of Pentacles, for your mind, boost your confidence by shopping for new clothing that makes you feel cool and powerful. For your body, commit to eating a different superfood such as kale, blueberries, and avocado each day for a week. For your spirit, try creating a little spiritual altar to get back in touch with your soul. Fill it with crystals like celestite, which helps connect to your intuition. Place fresh flowers on it and keep any spiritual books, essential oils, etc. you own there as well. Definitely talking about getting grounded into your spirituality, whatever practice that may be, or religion. But diving deeper into that so that way you can get more awareness and be more in tune with your intuition. And then switching up your diet, bring some more healthy greens in there, fresh fruits and vegetables. I would even steer away from eating dead food. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And then for your mind, do a makeover. Like when you look good, you feel good. That saying is so real. So now with the King of Wands, let's see what the advice is for this. Okay, so for your mind, for an invigorating boost, buy a citrus scented candle or use citrus essential oils in your diffuser. For your body, give yourself the royal treatment by hydrating eye cream. I said by, it's with. Give yourself the royal treatment with hydrating eye cream. And then for your spirit, connect the crystals that promote peace, understanding, and tenderness, such as prehnite, amazonite, or rose quartz. Sleep with them by your bed or meditate with them in a quiet place. So to me, this is saying get grounded. The King of Wands is very connected to earth, even though it's not an earth card. They're very grounded. They're very earthly people, if you will, with nature. So what I would say is do some meditation with these crystals as well. And then definitely try the citrus candles, try the citrus essential oils, and then give yourself the royal treatment with hydrating eye cream. I would start creating some routines for yourself, routine regimens, like doing facials in the morning or at night before you go to bed, doing baths, even if you're due, take some baths. You know, they're very therapeutic. They're very, what am I trying to say? Like when I take a bath, I feel like I release everything from the day. And even if you don't take a bath, do some type of shower meditation as well. That's really good too. To help you release things and bring clarity into what it is that you experienced that day or overall, however you want to meditate on it. But incorporate that into your lifestyle. Essentially, this is spring cleaning. That's the vibe that I'm really getting here. You're getting focus and clarity on what it is that you need to hold on to and essentially what you need to throw away and let go of. Now with the Three of Cups, for your mind, this is time to get together with your best friends. Plan a weekend getaway to create beautiful memories that will last forever. For your body, use a body scrub to exfoliate your skin and visualize negativity washing off as you scrub. Didn't I just say that? Oh my gosh. And then for your spirit, practice speaking to yourself like you would speak to a best friend with kindness, empathy, and compliments. This to me is on point. This is on point with your spiritual and spring cleaning and the physical. I feel like when you do these scrubs and you exfoliate your skin, every time you cleanse yourself, you're cleaning away a shadow aspect of yourself that's allowing you to be more present in the moment and aware of the relationships that are important to you that you need to hold on to and the ones that really just are no longer serving you. And by you adding forgiveness into that, you're releasing yourself from the bondage. You're no longer holding on to what could go wrong going forward, moving away from these people. But then you're also not having resentment for yourself for allowing yourself to stay in that situation so long. You understand that it was a point to it. There's pain. I was about to say there's pain and purpose. There's purpose in your pain is what I'm getting with this. And it's time to release it and enjoy the relationships that are truly meant for you, the ones to actually help give you life, where you don't always have to pour into them and give them life. So that's what I got for you guys for the month of April. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, hit the bell when you do. Hit that like button. I'm sending you lots of peace, clarity, love, and abundance and overflow. And until my next video, continue to vibe high. Bye.